on a roll with the Beko WTL64051S. We're going to be doing the downwear 40 cycle with an outdoor coat. This is a cycle that's basically unique to this kind of machine, so this is why I'm filming this. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. I'm going to hop straight into this one. So this is the downwear 40 cycle for the Beco. Basically it is for like outdoor wear and whatnot. Now I suppose you can see something in the distance here. Here. I've got the next temporary machine here. This is a Samsung 9kg Eco Bubble. What's the model? So I picked this one up literally about a few days ago. I picked this up on Thursday I did. Model WF90F 5E5U4WEU. I don't know what the story is about this, because the guy said it was sticking on cycles and the drum was getting jammed. Not very jammed to me. Run it through a spin, got up to about 900 RPM before I cut it off, but it seems to be working. Haven't done any water tests, but I mean, I've been given this for £10, so I was like, absolute bargain. Might be able to make a, not a fortune, but a good amount on this. And it's a non-eco bubble, non-smart or ad wash, whatever that is. Yeah. So that will get cleaned up after. So I'm going to do 2 more videos on the Beco, and then that is going to be sold or put up for sale. I think before we film the Samsung, or maybe so, I will reveal the new machine to the collection. So I've got this to do, and I'm maybe going to do a mini, I don't know, see about quick 30 if you can do that trick on there. Otherwise, I'll just find something to freshen up and stick it on quick 30. I don't use it for washing clothes like normal, I use it for freshening things up. If there's something I've got around here, maybe some pillows or something like that, I don't know, or a blanket. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to get loading the Beco, and that's going to be that. So I thought I'd just show you that. It's the next temporary machine. Yes. I'm going to look forward to filming a Samsung, because it's one I've never had as a temporary. I used to get them all the time in London. There were a few washer dryers turning up, but they were all, something was wrong with the dryer, and an Element was like £50, £60 for it. So I was like, yeah, forget that. So, okay. I know some people will use liquid with coats and everything. I still use powder because I don't actually have any liquid. So this is a coat from TK Maxx that I got, and it's, yeah, it's done good for a year, but it's been getting torn, unfortunately. Not to mention it's got like dirt marks from like going on the underground with it. So you know when you like the soot and all that comes off the side, or soot, but all the tunnel dust that comes off the side of the train. Yep, that's on there. So I'm going to use a little bit of this, not too much. That's going to be enough. I need to get some new powder. I might hop into, when I go to Aldi and do my shopping, I might get some of their biological powder. And we're using the Asda Pure Cotton Sensitive. Or might go Asda tonight and do something there. So what I like with this Beco is that when you're here, it's always the cycle that's pointing to that's below it. So that line there is there now. It says 800 on here, but actually the final spin is 1000 RPM. But what Beco do, because there's no 1000 option, they try to put it to the lowest spin speed closest to it. So rather than putting it at 1200, they'll put it at 800 and say it's 1000. I believe it's an hour and 45. This is quite long cycles for some of these. The synthetic one was long, but the next one should be something quite. Yeah. Next one I'll just do. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, let's go. So no pump out on that one. Oh, hello, fast tumbles again. I'm scared to think what the colour of that water's going to be, because that's a lot of dirt on it. I've never given that coat a good wash. I've only wiped it, so it's been interesting to see what it's like. Another top up. Another top up. I quite like the level we're doing, actually. That's a really good one. Oh, very sudsy. That's what happens when you get a load that's not too absorbent. Well, and I think the padding interior is, but that's a nice red colour as well, so that makes it easy to film. I was saying, because of the light in this kitchen and whatnot, it's actually done it quite well that because the floor is not dark or anything, it throws the light back at the machine. So it's actually made it a lot easier to film. I can't wait to get the Samsung in. We've done a couple of top-ups. We are heating to 40, I believe. But it's doing some good action now. So the water is level with the door seal and the drum rim. And you can see there. Quite fast tumble, almost distribution speed there. I think it's going to wash it all out nice and easily. I'll be very intrigued to see what the rinses are going to be. Good, I'm glad we filmed this, like a cycle that's unique. And then tonight I think I'll just do the mini 30 cycle, or quick 30 as it's now called, and then we'll see how we go. It ends with a 1400 spin, so it's nice to do something along with that, and then yeah. Very good. So we have actually had this now for about, I think we've had this for, I don't plan on keeping them. Because unlike how they were at home, they're not being used for daily washing or anything. That's what the other machines are doing. This is just being used for video footage. Yes, it is doing washing that I have, but still. You can get the Samsung onto a maintenance wash. We've heated to 40 degrees Celsius, and yeah, there's a little bit of dirt in the water there. You can see a bit of a colour. Probably see it when we drain as well. It's really given that a good wash so far. And yeah, the synthetics video is about to premiere of this. And I've just done the Samsung on a full spin. Works fine, been through service mode, yep. So it seems to be all good at the moment. Yeah, I can't wait to get this Beco up for sale. But it's going to be interesting to see how we handle this coat. I put some aerial this stuff in there as well, just to give that a bit of a thing for the rinsing, because we're only doing it at 40 degrees Celsius, and this coat has probably dealt with a lot, you know, when I've been ill and everything as well. So yeah, one more tumble. I hope we do intermediate spins on this cycle. We're draining for possibly an intermediate spin, and probably a bit of the colour of the coat is there, but that's also the dirt. So there you go. That's outdoor dirt, you know, and what you can pick up. I'm hoping we get a spin. I'm watching the premiere of the synthetics, so if you hear me talking. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that is going to be a spin. Then shake around. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, into a rinse. Straight away. See what this is doing? It's gone to a fill. What are we doing? What we're doing, it was a quick fill. There is some water in there. I don't know what we're doing. Weird how... I don't know what we're doing, but okay. So that was a very shallow rinse, and now we're draining. I'm going to see what we do. I don't think we're going to do any spins, but we'll see. We'll spin. Okay. So yeah, I'll get quick 30 on stage, put this up for sale, and we'll see if we get a thing for it. All good. Yeah, that's going to go into that another fill, I think. Oh, we're spinning. See how we handle it. Here we go. So still on the wash. Oh, that's going to be unbalanced. That should be fine. What speed will do these speeds? Maybe 600? Whoa, that was a quick stop. Nice. Hey, Jordan's on this one. Oh, yeah. Another spin. More balance. Let's see how fast we get to. That's 600, not bad. Well, that's a little burst and then slows down. Now for she going to a rinse. Sump. Oh. Right, filling for what is actually the first rinse. Right, quite a good level. Let's see what we do. Fast tumble or slow? Way! Nice fast tumbles. Intermediate spin, second intermediate spin after the first rinse. I don't know how many cycles we do. There's the sump flush there. Right, here we go, see what we do. Are we going to do that rinsing again, I think? Maybe. Let's see if we do it. Because we've switched off. We do that. Back the other way. Distribute that way. Clear the water. The water sloshing around there, but why's my eye giving me trouble? What have I done? It's probably be another quick 600 burst, okay? Me. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, there we go. Wow, what was that? Interesting. What did we just do? It just flushed us out. Okay, quick. We did a quick flush of a rinse there. That looks a bit unbalanced. Nope. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, I wish my eye would stop burning. No. Let's see what we do now. Going for it now. So probably another one. That's 600. Interesting cycle though. It's good that we finally got a cycle to wash the curtain. And then slow down. I suppose it's good it doesn't say spinning for too long because it doesn't freeze everything up. There we go, filling up for the rinse, second rinse now. Oh, look at that. Nicely done. Good. Well, at least that looks a lot more cleaner now. Yeah. This might be the third and final intermediate spin, but I'll have a look at when we fill for the... Oh my goodness me. The water from there. Go. Come on, spin that up. There we go. Yay. And we're going to do a little fill. Interesting stuff. I suppose the good thing with not spinning constantly. Oh, my eyes are burning. I've got something in my eye and it won't shift. What I don't get. What did I change it to? Eight six seven five 309. 86753. Oh, fuck that. Just start singing that one. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. I like that knocking sound we get. 200 again up it, and then slow down. Final rinse with the laundry steriliser and conditioner going in. So a bit sudsy because we have got the laundry steriliser in there. If I'm not talking, guys, it's just because I want you guys to enjoy the sound of the machine there and not have me constantly going. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 4. I didn't realise I was actually singing that. Okay guys, we're on the final spin now, which goes to 1000 RPM. Let's be interested to see what spin patterns are doing. There's your flush. Good little flush like this, soak that. I see something there. That looks like a coin. He's left money in there. I don't end up in my pocket. Yeah, I checked every pocket. Oh, I was buried somewhere deep. Tink, tink. Spin, yes we are. Like I was saying, it doesn't really rebalance. complete stop. I quite like that actually, how we do that. I mean, at least it means it's not going to get wrinkled up. Mm. Smooth spin, nice. That's 600. Let's see, do we continue up or are we going to stop and slow down? My eyes are burning. Oh, I've got my eyes. Quite a long cycle, but it didn't work. Yeah, you wouldn't even know that how this would go. I didn't even know what I just said there. That sounds. It's quite fun filming it, actually. Okay, good length spin. And there we go. And we're done. Right, that's at the end of the cycle, the down wear 40. Let's get that bit of money out. What is it, 5p? Yeah, it's only a 5p coin. Okay, so it feels a bit heavy. But let's have a little look. I'll have a fluff up in the dryer. That'll do well. There we go. All of those black marks gone. Right, so that was the downwear 40 cycle in the Beko WTL64051S. I will probably list the machine for sale now and film the last cycle tonight, which I'm going to try and do quick 30. I don't know if it'll do the trick or not, but I might just do it. Have I got something to freshen up? Maybe. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I've got a blanket here I can maybe just throw in quickly, or maybe I'll just get a couple of towels that have been sitting around that haven't been used yet, and I'll just throw them into there. Maybe 2 bath sheets in there, maybe could do, see how that works. 2 bath sheets that are already clean, and I'll just throw them in for a quick freshen up. See what happens. It's been a pleasure being able to have this machine to get the channel going, you know, a bit better. We've got the Samsung here beside. That's gonna, after this does the this one does the last wash, she'll go on to a tub clean, do a drum clean cycle, and then after that I will then, yeah, the machine will be ready to go. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.